for the first time ever, we only have one makeup artist in a face-off.
Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel, and welcome to another episode of Glow Up, Britain's next top makeup super artist search for the wig.
Are you sure?
A show in which we watch two systematically acclaimed makeup artists judge people better than them. No, but you never know. Today is episode 6, so let's just get right to it, shall we, my lovelies? One of the top comments on the last episode of Glow Up is by Hello Mr. Forrest, and they say, your Stacey Dooley impression gives me more serotonin than all of the SSRIs I've taken in me life. Thank you, my lovely Mr. Forrest. Thank you. Yes, there's something about Stacey Dooley. I don't know what it is. She's very like, the way she talks and her very caring, curious manner just really like resonates with me, and I have to impersonate. It is done with love, by the way. Get in that fucking chair. But with that being said, my lovelies, make sure you're sitting comfortably. Grab yourself a beverage. I nearly hit myself in the eye then. Pop your little hanger right into your glow up hole, and let's watch Glow Up Season 1, Episode 6.
Bitch! It's time to glow up.
Time for Glow Up, Gail. Right, what are we going to see today? What brand of chaotic nonsense?
Good morning, everyone!
6:30am. Hello. A vlog.
Whilst the MUAs are still getting ready, Glow Up
Someone's
judge Val
Skyping in.
Garland has a message for
Oh
them.
dear, what's she going to say? I'm leaving.
I am very busy at London Fashion Week,
Oh.
and in exactly 1 hour, you will be too. Your show starts at 6 p.m. You have a lot of models to get through before that time.
Are they doing Fashion
Good
Week?
luck.
I'm guessing
Go,
they're doing
let me
Fashion
go.
Week.
That's all she's given us.
Oh my goodness, how exciting. So I have actually been involved in Fashion Week once or twice in my life, my loves. Not for a long time though, gotta say. I was a makeup artist for a designer long time ago now. I don't think they're even around anymore. And let me just tell you, it is one of the most fast-paced, stressful environments you're probably ever going to work in. And somehow everything is always wrong and nothing quite works, but it's very like the show must go on. But a lot of runway makeup, unless you're doing something specific with so much time involved, is very safe. It's very little bit of mascara at the base of the lash, a bit of skin, bit of maybe like a colourful line or something quick that you can do on multiple different people that's part of the collection, part of the show, and then you send them off and that's it. And it takes hours. So let's go. Right, fashion
London
noises.
Fashion Week showcases
London.
over 250 designers
It does.
to a global audience
It does.
of influential media and retailers.
It's true.
I need
That
another
does
ombre
happen.
lip.
Hang on, was that? Is that?
and retailers.
That's Munro. Hello, Munro. Oh dear.
I need another ombre lip.
She needs
Each
an ombre
runway
lip.
show has
Quick.
a team of people working together, from designers to hairstylists and makeup.
Yes. Oh, that's Gareth
She
Pugh.
ain't bringing it, babe.
The lead makeup artist in the backstage team is called The Key.
Is that? Hang on. Is this Hunter Schafer? In the Before Times?
She's a woman.
Maybe it is.
Called The Key.
Working with a
Key
key
artist,
artist can be
yeah.
really intense. You have to just be listening for everything. The style of the makeup, the nuances of the colour, then replicate the look that is demoed by the key.
They need to be super polished. As the key, you're responsible for coming up with the look and making sure your team execute it.
But for me, being backstage at the shows, I believe you're only as good as your team.
That's a good phrasing, I guess.
I'm about to introduce our team
Oh,
of
the
MUAs
slow
to
motion
their
shot
key
girl.
and guest judge.
That's right. Make sure you're wearing black. Black is the international colour of makeup, girl.
Welcome, welcome. Organised chaos.
Oh, yeah, he's there.
Hi.
I wouldn't bother.
Hello. Thank you so much for having us. You're welcome. So here are your 5 assistants.
Right, don't split the foundation, Dominic.
My name's Lan, and I'm the key artist here.
Oh, shit. He's not the key artist. Okay, right, let's watch some professionals, shall we?
It is so hateful.
Do you know, I rue the day that one day I'm going to get a DM in my inbox being like, I think, actually, you're a really horrible woman to me. Can't wait.
My name is Lan, and I'm the key
Lan,
artist
hello.
here.
Gorgeous smoky eye. A sensible daytime
Lan
smoky eye.
Nugent Grellis has not only keyed shows for big names such as William Tempest and Pam Hogg,
See all the makeup? Not
Brush,
bad.
brush, please.
she's also the makeup go-to for regular fashion pro Paloma Faith.
Oh!
The makeupers are going to have to be adaptable, on the ball, willing to
On
take
the game.
instructions when needed.
You have to really listen to the key artists.
The thing
It's
with runway
working as a
makeup
team.
is it doesn't have to be beautiful either. It can be kind of messy and quickly applied. It's all about the art direction of the collection and the vision of the designer, rather than you being like, I need to do a wedding glam.
They have to be confident. Even if they're panicking, they don't show it.
Yes.
Today,
and
she's the key
confident
for fashion
lines,
label
fluid.
Star Sticker.
I'm sorry?
Key for fashion label Star Sticker.
Star Sticker.
There
Goodness
is
for that.
12 models.
Ooh.
Don't worry, please don't panic. You know, you're gonna have half in hair, half in makeup, so that gives you the time to do the makeup. And I'll come around and check and guide you.
Ah, look at
Because
that
that gives you the time to
sensible
do the makeup.
daytime wing and those phenomenal lashes. I need to follow this girl and be like, excuse me, can you tell me, Tiffany, what eyelashes these are? Is she Tiffany? Tiffany wigs? I feel like I've been screaming Tiffany wigs quite a lot. Yeah.
And I'll come around and check and guide you, okay?
Okay,
You
good.
need to
That's
really
what,
bring
yes.
your A game, deliver exactly what Lan is after. She'll be doing a demo at the beginning. I'm glad you got your notebooks. Make notes. It's about speed, it's about accuracy, and it's about precision.
Yes, it is.
A key
Something
demo
you cannot
usually
do.
lasts between 45 minutes.
Oh, cancel me now, girly wigs. Oh, dear.
A key demo usually lasts between 45 minutes and an hour.
Right, so absorb, resolve,
The MUAs have
produce.
to memorise it and then repeat, refining it for
Repent.
each model's outfit, skin tone, and facial features.
The one thing I've learned from doing Fashion Week is if you feel that it's wrong or something doesn't look beautiful, then it's definitely wrong. Just don't bring it to me. Okay?
Gut feelings. Don't bring it to me.
What's different about today is our MUAs are going to have
Love
to
it.
replicate a look from a live demonstration.
You're
Which is
basically
something
copying
that
what-
should have been done in every single episode so far, not going to lie. This would have worked really well in the drag episode, but instead we got this.
What is that?
So they're going to have to really look at the brushes that are being picked up, look at the products that are being used, how the brush strokers are working on that skin. All these things are going to really help them to replicate that look.
It's interesting because if you are a makeup artist with any training, you might not necessarily need to know what kind of brushes a key artist picks up, because if you're copying a specific look, you would already understand what those techniques are required in order to achieve that look. So you'd be looking at product use rather than what type of brush is being used.
After applying a light foundation,
Cracks in
Lan
our
wants a bold but
foundation.
natural look.
Natural. Natural.
right into the lash.
Natural. Stacey. Natural, no.
And is this a gender fluid look?
So you've already got the eye, but when she opens up, do you know what I mean? It looks straight. Do you understand?
Drama is added with a flash of either pink, blue or green eyeshadow, depending on the outfit.
Natural. Natural.
It's not about plastering makeup all over the face. You really do have to be quite delicate because it's beauty. It not only does it have to look good close up, but it has to look
I'm sorry. Right. Okay, it has to look good close up, does it? We've got a kind of a messily applied eyeshadow there, but there's chunks out of the eyeliner.
beauty. It not only does it have to look good close
And the wing shapes are completely different. Look at how tiny that wing is compared to the size of that one. Even the angle is different. I'm not sure about that. There are so many tips and tricks you can do backstage in order to get fast, even results with things like this. One of my favorite techniques that I used to do when I have to work really fast is to use powder as a guide. Anything with a straight line, any sponges, you've got those old cosmetic sponges that you can push really into the skin, push into your loose powder, pop at the edge of your eye. That way you can do 2 individual, equal winged liners, but already know exactly where the placement's gonna go, because if you've fucked it up, you can just brush off the powder and put it back on as a guideline. You can do the same with eyebrows. You can do the same with lip shapes and types. You can do the same if you've got a specific kind of shapes that you need to put on your face, like graphic liner kind of shapes. You can do so much with just loose powder. You will ensure speed, accuracy, and precision. Use guides. They are your best friend.
Not only does it have to look good close up, but it has to look amazing for on the catwalk as well. So you've got to follow the bow and underneath. Yeah, so
Okay,
if
that
you
was
follow this
fast.
way, if someone's got really big lips, really small lips, you can't go wrong. Can you give me a kiss? Can you see the shape? Circular motion keeps that little pout, yeah?
Okay. that
Okay,
seemed
is
a bit
everyone
fast.
happy?
Sorry, that eyeliner is so... If precision and symmetry is what she was going for here, the inner corners of the eyes are wonky and the outer edges of the eyeliner are off-key. The idea that this makeup look, as earlier explained, took 45 minutes to an hour to demonstrate, and they also gave people doing a full drag look 1 hour, is Wild. This should not take 45 minutes to do. To this level of accuracy, anyway. If you wanted to elevate it to the most gorgeous bijou, symmetrical woman you've ever seen, an hour, sure.
You've got under 2 hours, and that's including the hair, nails, and everything that's going on. So
Under 2 hours for everyone?
All your stations are ready.
Or each? Under 2
With
hours.
12 models and just 5 MUAs, Land's plan is for each artist to do 2 looks and then work as a team on the final 2.
Okay. Okay.
Green. I'll have to use some of yours. Time management is key today, so I'll be able to manage it. It'll be fine. I'm confident.
Famous
I
love.
took pages of notes and I can just go through my
12
checklist and I'm
pages
like,
of
1,
notes.
2, 3, done. So that's just how I'm going to be working. Have you had a good day?
Busy day, busy day.
Busy?
A busy week for a
week is always busy.
busy woman.
To make sure that MUAs keep on track, the key must give constant feedback.
If you look in her eye, it's too thin, yeah?
Okay, should I do it thickness all the way around, or should I literally just have a triangular thickness?
What do you think? Like,
I'd say triangular thickness kind of that way.
yeah. So just remember, just go with your instinct. Like,
Trust myself.
Trust yourself, yeah.
Thank you, Nan.
That's very good. Trust your instinct.
How are you getting on here?
Okay, I think.
So that's fine. You're going straight across, but connect it to her eye, yeah?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, don't be scared. Just whack
Just
it on.
go for it.
Whack it on. We haven't got time.
Thank you.
It is so scary when the makeup artist comes around because she's such a perfectionist.
Tiff, which bit are you on? Because I'm just gauging where I'm supposed to be with you.
I'm just on eyes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Just having a look at Tiff. Will just
Oh,
give me
sorry. Oh, such a
where I'm
split
supposed to be with
second.
you.
I'm just on eyes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Look at this divine liner. She knows her way around an eyeliner.
Just having a look at Tiff will just give me a little bit of an idea as to whether I'm falling behind or not.
Right, did you sanitize everything? Spray, spray, spray.
How are you doing?
Just trying to fix the liner.
You look a bit worried.
I'm just not
Are you
too sure. I
panicking?
think
It needs to be straight brow and bring it down, and this should connect here. So that means you're missing the pink as well. Nikki sort of seems to be a little bit behind more than the others, so I just have to keep an eye on her and keep pushing her to...
I really want to know. So hang on, they've got just under 2 hours to do 2 looks. And the look is very, 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 very straightforward. It's a garage door with a wing liner. A garage door is an old makeup showgirl term, also very prevalent in the drag world, of a single eyeshadow colour all the way up to the eyebrow. Garage doors, girl. It's a garage door, a wing liner, and a red lip. Like, it's not... That should not take an hour to do. Even with skin included. Like, skin should take a maximum of maybe 10 minutes to do. And then you can finesse the eyes. The eyes are the thing that's going to take the longest amount of time, and then maybe tidying up the lip as well. When it came to me doing, like, speed looks, I would always rather correct than spend extra time getting it right the first time. I would rather spend a little bit extra time correcting at the end, because you can really transform the way something looks. But they don't even have to do, like, new eyebrows. Interesting here.
Move a bit faster.
Yeah,
so now
speed.
you've got it, yeah? Push it through, because we need to be really quick now, yeah?
Stamp it on, girl.
the time goes so quickly. It really goes really quickly.
At home, time management has never been a problem for Nikki. She takes all the time she needs.
Yes, but that's the difference, isn't it? Ugh, something's tickling me.
On a
Tickle
day-to-day-
mummy. What is happening? Bit of elasticated woman.
On a day-to-day basis, I create videos myself at home, and then I put them out on social media.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
I would describe my makeup style as full-on glamour, full beat, slay makeup.
Slay.
Slay is just like when you slay, like everything's on point.
Oh, I find it a little bit unusual that such a word ingrained within LGBT culture there, and AAVE, is being explained to us by someone who doesn't have anything in common with either. Because how I understand the word slay is like villainous winning. You know, when you're just like, and I've slayed them all because I'm so gorgeous. It's not just full beat glam because you slay. That's very, like, watered down.
Everything's on point.
And what is on point comes from ballet, meaning you've got a 10, girl.
4 to 5 hours, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I always have to give that bit extra.
How many hours?
I take like 4 to 5 hours, because I'm a bit of a
sorry,
perfectionist.
4 to 5 hours.
I always have to give that bit extra.
45 minutes, the first models should almost be ready.
Yeah.
But not until they've been signed off by Lan.
What? No.
Oh, you think you're done?
So.
Okay, you sure?
I think so.
What? Okay, so I can still see. What's this? What is it? Oh, I think you must have put your hand on her face. You've got lipstick traveling around. Red.
Oh, God. Okay, sorry.
Do that as quick as you can, because I need you to start someone else, please.
Come and check out.
Yes, brilliant. Okay. Jesus. It's so important. I have to keep checking and checking until I'm absolutely happy. Yes.
Yeah, is she good?
Yes. Can you have her name ticked off?
Yeah, I'll take her off, get her ticked off.
Amazing.
Tick her off and then grab another model, please.
Do you want to follow me up to the top?
Amazing. Very good. Now we're doing skin. Lip.
This looks great.
Lipstick.
Yeah. Do you like it? What do you think?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
There's your biggest tip for you. If your model loves it, you know
good.
you're doing well. Get her ticked off,
Sharp
please,
liner.
and then we'll clean your brushes and everything, and then we'll grab your model.
We heard some sanitation. We heard something. Oh, very good. We'll clean your brushes and we'll see another model. Finally, some hygiene, girls.
How's she looking now?
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm happy for you to send her into hair and get another model.
The one thing I will say is
lovely.
that eyeliner is very extreme. But doesn't she look great? Doesn't she look great? Doesn't she look great? Love it. Every day. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm
Makes me
happy
want to
for
wear
you
thicker
to send her
liner.
into hair and get another model.
Right, let's get you in here, lovely.
Another model girl, label M.
15 minutes after his false alarm, Lee is also ready to go.
She could have gone ages ago, but
No,
no.
sorry.
A bit harder for you.
What were you doing for 15 minutes? Tidying up the skin
Yeah,
for
I'm sure you're going to be
15
quick on the
minutes?
next one, right?
Okay, I will.
It didn't even look like they had to set the skin. What were you doing for 15 minutes? Just reapply over the top. Dab something off, dab something on. Done. Go. Mind you, I guess I'm talking... I must cut them some slack, actually, because these people have never worked in professional makeup artistry places before. And I don't know why I'm getting worked up being like, why aren't they already the best? That's the point of this show, is to be like, who is the next person who can be an assistant for a working makeup artist? That's basically the prize of this show. So... yeah, I am actually going to take a step back, correct myself and be like, do you know what? That's fine. You're allowed to make mistakes when you're learning. That's perfectly fine.
With an hour gone, Nikki has yet to finish her first model.
Oh, why?
I spent most of my time on my liner. And getting it right and angular.
You ready for another model?
Unfortunately. Actually, that is a really lovely angle, but it's so much faster to put it on and correct it. The skin isn't even done. You could literally just put it on, tidy it up. Done. Very easy. You don't even need a guideline with powder if you're going to do it that way. Very straightforward.
No, I haven't finished without.
Sorry, we just have to take her for a fitting. So come in for a fitting. Okay.
Oh dear, she's being snatched before being
My
ready.
model's just been taken for a
Stolen.
fitting. I've just got to do her contour and then her blusher and just the highlighter, and then I was done with her. I was just going to check with Lan to see if it was okay. So I'm a bit nervous because she's been taken for a fitting and I don't know when she's coming back. Stressful.
Yeah, she's very
The
stressed.
catwalk doesn't wait. Makeup competes with other demands of fittings, rehearsals, and hair.
The designer needs to get their models in the clothes, do checks. So Nikki, that was working on her model, was a little bit slower. So now she's got an unfinished model. So I've had to just pull her out and start a new one.
How are you getting on?
Yeah, I finished my first one, just waiting for the next one.
My model got taken into a fitting. I had blusher left.
So you've got to do the next one.
Yeah.
Other MUAs are starting their second models.
As you can see, your model here has already the hair done, so you cannot touch the hair.
Yes.
It wasn't hard enough, it is now.
Now that you know what you're doing, right?
I'm ready to fly.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you. Honestly,
It's a very straightforward look.
people are just saying jump and I'm just saying where to.
Where to? How high? Off we go.
Backstage can be unpredictable. Any delay in hair or fittings can leave an MUA without a model to work on.
That's true. When you're part of a team, sometimes the other members of the team have to do work as well. You can't just take on everything and be like, do you know what? Get out.
You two are free. Let's utilise the
Belinda,
time.
girl!
We have a model there in hair.
I haven't said that for a little while, have I? Belinda, girl, Belinda. Belinda, girl! Tia Coffee the other day shared a story on her Instagram in which I literally screamed, Belinda, girl!
It's stunning and you should have been in the top.
We have a model there in hair, and she's got loads of makeup on. I need you to cleanse it and go in. Yeah? So work
Oil-based
together,
makeup
please.
remover.
Just
Go.
until I can
Is it
find a
MAC?
model for you guys
No.
to work.
Yes? No? Yes?
It's getting really late, and obviously we
It's
have to
almost
try and
time
get
for
this look
bed.
done. They have to work alongside hair and the nails, so everyone is on top of each other, so they have to be quite adaptable.
Yeah, that's
and
quite
I
normal.
think they're doing really well.
Do you want to come this side?
Yeah, let me come around this side. You got enough room?
Go down for it.
After 90 minutes, 4 more models are completed.
Okay.
Who's that lady? Oh, what's happening?
She's asleep.
Oh, she's gone to bed. Ah, it's nice. A little lullaby wig.
And try to be gentle to not wake her up. Have 10 minutes chill while I do her face.
Do you know, back in the day, Paris Hilton used to have her face applied while she was asleep in order to be ready for the day. Right, here we go. What's this? Is this the one where they're
I'm
working
just doing
on
a concealer under her eyes now. Can you press the pink into the lip?
Pink into the lip, perfect.
Everyone's working with each other. They're working on each other's models.
Yes, is
Everyone's
this
doing
the-
finishing touches on one or another, and that's
the teamwork
That's what
part.
it needs to be.
My model needs a full face doing, so yeah. Time is of the essence.
her style, Tiffany's style, every day. Love it.
With 5
It's like
minutes.
retrofuturism, hot pink fuchsia lash liner of death. I love it.
With 5 minutes to go, Dominic arrives to check up on how the MUAs are performing.
I wouldn't bother.
Has anyone impressed?
Tiffany has been a good team player, running around,
Tiffany
picking up where other people left
Tiffany
off.
Wiggs.
That's good to know.
Everyone's like really working as a team, but we still have 2 models that are not done.
What's that mean? Who are
I need those girls done.
There, and now she's done.
Tiny bit more concealer, it looks flawless, and just a bit here, and then pat onto each side. Did you put the shimmer through the ears and the neck?
No.
Out front, the fashionistas are arriving.
Oh, here they are, girls.
Just fix that lip. It must have smudged when she got changed.
Okay, guys, if I can have all the girls, please.
That's something you have to remember, actually. Things get smudged and moved.
No loose powder. It's going to go with the clothes. Just press powder.
As Dom and I take our seats on the front row, the MUAs are in the
Oh my
wings.
God, Scarlet Wigs, are you ready to see some fashion?
Applying the
Boopity,
final
boopity,
touches.
Eggs, wigs, legs, and figs. Fashion.
And just like that, it's showtime.
Right, what are we seeing? Who is it? Dafka on the game. There she is. Oh, hello.
I'm really happy. We've done it.
Well, as long as she's happy and she's hit the brief, that's fine. Ooh.
If you can do Fashion Week, you can do anything. There is nothing in the world that can faze you now because you've dealt with the stress of working backstage.
That's kind of true, actually. If you can hit a brief in a fast amount of time.
They just delivered such an amazing job. Honestly, they have totally surpassed my expectations.
Good. Okay, look what happens when you give them an example to follow. You see? It works, doesn't it? Makes it a bit more of a fair competition, doesn't it, just? Is this Fashion Week or is this Fashion Scout? Right. Back at the Hacienda.
The
Belinda's
next morning
dead!
at Blow Up HQ, the judges have the difficult job of deciding which
Right.
makeup artist performed best yesterday
Yes,
and which
yes,
two did the
yes.
worst, meaning they'll find themselves in the face-off chairs.
In the hot pink face-off red chairs. With
Bit
terrible colour
nerve-wracking at
grading.
first because I didn't know what their skill sets were, but I was quite impressed in the end.
Excellent. Okay. What
This
do we
week,
have?
the MUAs will be judged not only on their makeup skills, but how valuable they were as part of Lan's team.
Ooh.
Tiffany actually worked quite quick, which I was impressed with. And the only notes I gave her was her lines. I just let her get on with it.
I think she did really
Look,
well.
see, look at that. Look at those straight, gorgeous lines at the edge of the eye. Love that. I will say the lip seems a bit rushed, but we can forgive that. They don't have to be perfect yet, do they? They've not had 10, 15, 20 years in the industry. They've had literally 6 weeks.
I just let her get on with it.
I think she did really well.
She's very proactive. Great team
She
player.
needs to be
that's what you
the
need
woman of the
backstage,
week,
isn't it?
whatever it's called.
So next we have Belinda.
Belinda, go!
Belinda, she was a dark horse. You know, I didn't feel her presence. She was very quiet, and I actually forgot about her.
Is that
until
what
I
a dark
came and
horse
looked at her
means?
makeup and went,
Why is Dom
wow,
like,
it's
ha
all
ha,
there.
forgettable?
She quietly delivers.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Nikki, I felt she took her time.
She always does.
Every time I came back, there wasn't much going on.
It's interesting because she does her own makeup so well.
If she was just a little bit faster, I could have utilised her a lot more because she was...
I will give her the benefit of the doubt a little bit here, though, because the model's eyelid contour is different to what she's used to working on, which requires a different skill set, which is fine. Hello, Biscuit! Is that my little Biscuit? Hello! Hello, Biscuit! It's really hot today. Do you want to come up? You want to come up? Yes! Are you walking around, Mummy? Oh, it's Mr. Biscuit. Oh, thank you for the kisses. I'm very sweaty. Yes, I know. Hello, Biscuit. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Yes. Hello? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Do you have anything to say? What do you have to say? Anything? Oh, yes? Oh, very good. Very good. Radishes for all. That's your latest obsession, isn't it? Radishes. I'm so glad they're not poisonous for dogs. You good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, my little baby. You good boy. I love you. Fluffy, sticky, and biscuity.
If she was just a little bit faster, I could have utilised her a lot more because she was so, like, clean and very light, you know, and I loved that.
Why is she the favourite?
Yeah,
I don't get it. I just, like, I truly believe there is room in the makeup industry for her, but I feel like we're seeing within the confines of this show, she's not hitting the brief every week, and no one is picking up on this. And I hate sounding like a hater, because other people have been picked on for not being able to reach time limits and been sent home once. And the thing with Nikki is she's had the same critique all season and hasn't changed that. I just don't get it. I'm sorry if I sound like a hater girl because these aren't celebrities, but still. Her kind of makeup artistry style of work lends itself to having one high profile client per day and doing it flawlessly. It takes as long as it takes and you get glam results.
I mean, that's a good lip. So now we have Ellis.
Yes. Right. He was always thinking ahead and communicating, which I think it takes experience to be the person to communicate with a key artist to say, what else would you like me to do? I've already done this, you know? So I was really impressed with his attitude.
Okay, so now we have Lee.
So Lee, from far away when I was looking, it looked perfect. When I looked really close, he had spread lipstick all over the cheek. He ended up being one of the last ones to finish.
He's so new to this, but he's such a fast learner.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
It's going to be really difficult to find 2 MUAs to go in those face-off chairs this morning.
Yes, because everyone's done
I wonder,
well.
Is there 2?
Well, there's definitely one.
I think there's just one, you know.
Okay, let's go.
Veloptic nerve.
So you know
She's
the
got her eye
score,
on you.
guys. Find your chairs, please.
Find your chair, girl.
If an MUA's name is on a red chair, they'll go into the elimination
dead.
face-off.
Right,
At the
okay.
end of the day.
I think this is the first week where I've genuinely not been able to tell at all who's going to start from those red chairs.
So gorgeous. What is this?
We all came
Ooh,
together as
the
a team.
colour correction is interesting here because she's got red hair here.
We all came together as a team and we worked really hard and we had fun. So I guess it's just up to the judges now.
Only one person had their model taken away, though.
There's
Yeah.
only one way to get out of a red chair. Impress the judges in today's brief.
She must
and
have
hope
known
another
that.
MUA
She must have known.
underperforms.
That's the hard part,
MUAs,
isn't it?
as you can see, for the first time ever, we only have one makeup artist in a face-off chair. Nikki, the only reason you're there is your timing.
Gagged in the fucking chair, bitch!
As
Oh
you know,
my God.
this chair does come with a time penalty.
Penalty.
So Nikki, you'll have 15 minutes less than everyone else.
Wow. I'm quite flabbergasted.
Yesterday, you worked
They gave Lee some favouritism there, though, because he did make a mistake. I mean, granted, he did fix the issue in the end. Is it worthy of being in the red chat? I don't know. It just feels weird to suddenly change the rules halfway through a season and be like, actually, there's only one of you that's done bad this week. Like, that's the point of a competition. You have to find fault, even if everyone is the best thing you've ever seen. That's why we have the Olympics.
Yesterday, you worked with a key makeup artist.
You can't see me because I'm wearing camo.
Your brief for today is that you are the key makeup artist.
Oh God, what is it? Paint a key.
You will each be given a collection of clothing with a note from the designer saying what they wish to see in their makeup brief.
Oh, cute.
Belinda?
Belinda!
Now, you impressed Lan and her team so much yesterday. You get to choose which collection and which designer's brief you want to work with.
She did well.
Congratulations.
I had hoped
well
Tiffany
done.
would, but Belinda go, Belinda go, Belinda go!
You can go and have a look. Make sure you take time, read through the briefs, and pick one that you really respond to.
Oh, I like that. So she actually gets to choose whatever she wants, basically. That's so
You'll
useful.
have 2¼ hours to plan and execute your look.
Lovely.
What I'm looking for is, do I believe your look?
This one. Do I believe?
Does your look work with the designer that you're representing?
Does it? Oh, what's
So, you
that?
ready?
A hair weave? Weft?
Bring in the models.
Okay, so there goes. Ooh.
Apart from Belinda, the MUAs have all been randomly allocated models, already dressed in their designer's clothes.
Ooh. Oh. Very striking people.
Guys, so read your brief, get a feel for the collection. Good luck. Off you go.
I feel like this challenge is possibly the most fairest we've seen so far because, like, high-end fashion world is
Usually,
so
the
bonkers
MUAs
and
can prepare for their
you
creativity.
can't really prepare for it. You just basically are like, okay, I'm at the women fancy of an insane designer. It's very fine art world, it's very gallery, it's very money laundering, we love it.
Today will be a true test of their ingenuity under time pressure.
Ingenuity.
I'm really happy with my collection, actually.
She's got very sharp eyebrows.
Tiffany's designer is asking for a look which sees the adult world through a child's eyes.
Oh. You could be like,
Playing
it's
with
dark
colour
and
and
everyone's
memories.
dead. What's this? Man's in a turmoil against climate change? What's this?
After excelling yesterday, Belinda had the luxury of choosing her brief.
Man's in a turmoil
An
against
Arctic
climate
Explorer
change?
inspired collection that draws on Inuit art and culture.
Ooh!
With my
Ooh.
brief, there was a few words that really stood out to me, so I love that it says shapes, because that's what drew me to these clothes in the first place, all the amazing shapes. So I really want to bring that into my look.
There's so much colour and things you can
Of
work
all the
with in that.
designer briefs, Ellis's is the least prescriptive, asking for a confrontational look that can either complement or clash with the clothing.
So a
I'm
confrontational
just kind
look?
of
That's so vague.
riding with my gut instinct, which is I do loud makeup, so I need to go even louder than I normally do. But at the same time, I've always been challenged that sometimes I go too far. So I'm trying to make it like bold and impactful, but not be too much.
Yes, this is an interesting challenge because actually it's not about what they can do as artists. It's about can they meet a brief, which does, I'm not going to lie, take into account how good you are at being an artist, but it also is like how can you shoehorn yourself into a brief. As I always say, when someone says think outside the box, don't. You still need to hit the brief. What they're saying is they want something impactful within that brief. Protect the clothes. Oh, they could have washed them, couldn't they? Oh,
Only
dear.
one MUA has still to start their brief.
I guess she won't have seen her model yet either because she won't.
15 minutes is a long time, you know. I didn't think it was, but 15 minutes is a long time.
Despite her time penalty, Nikki must wow the judges if she wants to beat the seat and
seat,
avoid
girl.
the face-off elimination.
Beat the seat.
It's kind of made me a little bit angry, and I'm a bit like, well, I'll have to show them.
angry.
It's kind of got, like, I've got a bit of a fire in my belly where I'm like, I'm better than this.
Remember, it's a competition. Can you do better than yourself, not better than others? Hello! What is this? Titanic?
Beautiful.
Nikki's 15-minute time penalty is over.
Oh, you're beautiful. Thank you. Take a seat for me. I'm Nikki.
Very striking features.
When I first got the collection, I was like, oh, thank God, because that's the one that I was looking at.
Lee's
No
designer
pulling
is
down,
inspired by
pulling out.
industrial clothing and wants makeup that could be a byproduct of the clothes themselves.
Oh, climate change.
I can do something really interesting with the textures and the colours.
Byproduct of the
I love
clothes
working with black and yellow, so.
Like fire. Ooh.
Of all the briefs, Nikki's is the most specific,
Oh.
demanding a skater boy look complete with tan, sweaty skin and a bruised cheek.
Okay, all right.
I'm thinking fresh skin, quite glossy, glass-like skin, really perfected,
Tanned.
rosy cheeks, rosy eyes, but
No,
I want
no
it
roses,
to really
no.
fit with the brand, and I want to be able to create that feel.
I'm just priming the eyelid now. So I'm just trying to get the base as flawless as possible because the colours I'm using are quite bold. I want them to really pop. I've taken all the discoloration away. And it's just a nice base to work on top of. It's like working on a plain canvas.
It's very...
Tutorials by Belinda.
Belinda! Belinda tutorial, go! Right, oh, it's things... Oh, yes. Oh, this is the funnest one so far. Is that... What was that product? Oh, that's beard glue. I thought it was Illamasqua Bibbly Wibs.
MUAs, your
Mower,
first
shut your
hour
mower.
has gone. You have an hour and a quarter left.
Oh, controversial yet brave. Oh, paint strokes. Oh, hello. Is she like, ugh? Stay at that. Well, that's rather blue, isn't it? Blauer
Okay,
Augen.
can we talk about Lee?
Oh, I don't know what he's creating. A beard or... I don't know where he's going, but I hope he does. So Tiffany, I was quite excited because I love the collection that she's working with. Such my cup of tea. It's supposed to be pretty and stuff. What I'm noticing now, I don't know if she's going to overkill the beauty of it.
The brief is...
It kind of reminds me a bit of Michelle Visage for some reason. Michelle Visage gives me like hot purple cheetah print. I don't know why. Does anyone know why? Why does that happen?
The brief is a sort of a childlike memory.
Is it?
What we've got going on over
I wish we
there
saw the brief
is
so we could judge.
Cinderella's ugly sister.
Oh, velocity nerve, calm down.
It's a hard one.
Inspect.
It's hard because it's got like a channel. I don't know if I should take it off and strip it back. Yours looks good. Yeah, no, let's take that off.
Childlike.
I'm taking it off and I'm going to start again, I think.
With less than an hour to go, Tiffany is starting again.
Oh no! Oh, Tiffany wigs! That's more like childlike.
I'm really worried about Ellis. I think it's far too much.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it looks with the clothes.
Yeah.
I'm excited with Belinda. And where she's going with this is really interesting.
The clothes are so outrageous. I hope she keeps it simple.
Oh, it's wool. I thought it was hair. Right. Oh, a glossy.
Nikki.
Yeah,
What was your makeup brief?
It was more of a youthful face. He's part of a tribe.
He's brandishing a scuffed, bruised cheek from recently falling off his skateboard.
I don't want to take that too literally, though.
Sometimes designers give you really specific notions of...
He's got a bruise on his cheek, so do the bruise on his cheek. I don't get it. I don't get it, girl! Am I a hater?
notions of what
they want. Read through the brief again. Think about a skateboarder.
Highlight the words that stick out, the descriptive
And think
words.
about how much time you've got left.
Okay.
Oh, dear. this. They're gonna hate this, but I love this.
I need to take this to Skater Boy.
Why are you wasting time? No! Oh, it's very dramatic.
I think this looks a lot more childlike to me. This looks a bit more playful. I think I'm much happier with it at the moment than I was, you know, say an hour ago with it.
Yes, previously it was a bit 80s Nickelodeon.
Whether it's skaterish or not, I've never hung out at a skate park.
Yeah, but you must know what a skater boy looks like. Tan skin from being outside all day, kind of long shaggy hair.
You have 30 minutes.
I definitely think I've made him look a little bit more edgier than what he looked like before.
Oh
because he
no!
looked too romantic.
I hope she's going to deliver something from the brief.
Oh, she's missed the mark.
I need something more, but I don't know what it is right now.
You need the bruise. Where's the bruise?
I do need something more.
Get a scar on there. Give him a bruise.
Yeah, where is
Just a cut lip.
Just a cut lip would be
Just
great.
yeah. The last 3 seconds, you could just give him a good slap, and that would be enough.
We're not doing all that. Oh, this is nice music. Very lo-fi, but it's next door.
But that makes me more nervous.
Oh, I like
because
it,
everyone else
though.
is still working. I think if I keep working, I'm gonna ruin what I've designed.
I agree. I think that's a
She's got
great...
like another 15 minutes left, and she's just stopped. I mean, that's confidence.
I don't think it's... Well, yes, it is confidence, but I think she's also hit the brief. You know, given any chance, Voloptic Nerve and Dominatrix would say, "You've done too much, you've gone past the brief, oh, you've ruined it, girl, trust your gut." And Belinda has shown that she's listened to Lan's advice from the challenge earlier in the week that trust your gut. And I think she's got a good, clean result that works well with the colours and the brief. This is very controversial.
Yeah.
Very
I think I wanna leave it
technicolor.
now.
MUAs, you have 10 minutes left.
On that note, I'm gonna walk away and stop adding.
Oh, a bit DDR. Oh. Yes. Belinda's befrightened.
I don't like this, I don't think.
MUAs, you have 4 minutes.
Nikki,
And I
where's
ain't
the
taking it
bruise?
now.
Where is the bruise?
I feel like I need
the
to go and
bruise.
handcuff myself to something so I don't do any more.
I quite like that, actually. I don't...
You've got amazing bone structure.
Oh, ain't she gorgeous?
I look
When
like
she sat down, I was like, damn.
I look like a potato.
I do like the vibrancy. I don't know if they're going to say that it fits the brief, but I like it. Oh, she's defeated, look.
MUA's time is up. Down brushes.
Oh, here we go, girlies.
Please
Are you
take
ready?
your models next door to be photographed.
To be shot.
Let's go.
On camera. What's this music? Someone's a bit happy at the piano. Right, what's he shooting on? I saw this last time, but what is that? Is that an f4 70-200? I want to see the camera! Yes, that's a 5D Mark IV. You can tell because the screen on the back is not articulated. This would have been 2019 as well, so the 5D Mark IV would have only been a few years old at this time. What is that lens, though? Interesting if he's using a zoom lens, because there was a white lens, and there's only a few Canon lenses that are white that are designed for EF fit, and that's usually the 70-200, f4, f2.8, which is wildlife or sports, maybe the f4 lens, but then why would you use that in a studio situation? I mean, unless you're a photographer who kind of believes that 85mm lenses are the one to do portraiture with. For me, I prefer a 35 or even a 50 a push. Right, oh, controversial. I like this. I think Belinda did well. Oh, that's a bit more playful, isn't it, with brats? Oh, absolutely not. No. Sorry. Right, here we go. Oh, dear.
Lee, please come forward.
Lee Bajine.
phased black because he was wearing it. The yellow and the arrows is on every single piece. That flecky, speckly texture that looks like a paint splat, I love, so.
I really like that.
It definitely represents my style.
I think it fits.
He does look very edgy. However, I think we were sort of discussing about these crystal accents that you did. I wasn't quite sure about it.
No, I didn't like the crystals. I thought it was one step too far. I love the fluoro yellow. I love the black line down the side, and then I would have said stop.
If it doesn't take 2.5 hours to do 2 lines on the face.
I love it. I really do. I love it.
I actually really like it.
For so many reasons. I could totally see this during menswear. And that arrow on the lip
don't like the arrow.
Really cool.
Don't like the arrow.
Loving it. I really do. Good job.
Arrows
Thank
are a
you.
bit too literal, I think. Okay, very good though.
Nikki.
Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. You ready, everyone? Oh dear.
I knew that I wanted to do youthful. I knew I wanted to do fresh.
Why is it?
And then I suddenly realized that it was looking too romantic and too soft. That's when the angles came in and I wanted a bit of edginess.
Oh dear.
I was watching you working. You had his hair up in a top knot. You did this incredible lip. And you had this incredible skin. But for me, you haven't filled the brief.
In the brief, there are some
That
really
is the
easy...
nicest way to say that. If I was going to try and give this critique, I would also say, I don't think you've hit the brief. And that is a really safe way of just letting someone know that what they've done is not hit the brief without actively hurting their feelings or their skills, like we saw in previous episodes with other contestants. But it is interesting that they are choosing to go light on Nikki, and they haven't before on any of the other ones that have found themselves in the red seat. So interesting that there's some favoritism or something happening here that's a bit questionable, because I think Nikki here is out of her depth. And there's nothing worse than being forced to go even further out of your depth if you are already feeling a bit like,
Wins, the bruise, the tan skin, the sweat. And in this, I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing someone with one slick bit of contour.
No sweat, no bruise, no tan skin.
Overall, he looks like a pretty boy rather than a skater boy.
I mean, she said that she's never hung out at the skate park, so she doesn't know what they look like. But there is a skill in being able to understand what that means. So someone who does sports, an outdoorsy sport, like being on a skateboard, I associate that with sunshine, tan skin, moving around a lot, and heavy clothes. So that's sweating, outside tan skin, and impact sport. So with those 3 things, it literally is like heavy bronzer, wet look, wet finish, setting spray, maybe even gloss across the cheekbones and a little bit across the forehead for that like worked up kind of sweaty look. And a bruise is really straightforward. Just use bruise tones. Everyone's seen a bruise.
It looks cute though.
Oh, she's got a little flutter. Oh, Tiffany Wiggs.
Tiffany, you're next. Come up.
She did great in the challenge. It's a bit simple, but she did have to restart.
My initial idea was kind of like a kid's gone in the mum's makeup bag. They've kind of put products on their face, but when I stood back, it looked quite angry and it looked quite harsh. So I had to, you know, take that off and then had to think a bit more simply. So I just wanted to make it look as fresh or as young as I could, really, and keep it playful.
The ideas you've got in there, they're nice, but on a catwalk, if I was a designer seeing that, the freckles, which is a young statement, it doesn't stand out. You can just barely see it on your photographs, let alone down the catwalk with strong lights. So for me, it's not maybe strong enough.
I think for this, I would have gone clown route because you associate clown and kaleidoscope colors with like youth and young and an edgy way of seeing a family, I guess. Like if you think of a child's drawing of a family, it's very like mummy, daddy, round bodies, round heads, spiky hair in like blue, green, and a yellow sun in the corner. Like it's very that. So instead of doing individual freckles, you could have done like pink, blue, glitter on the eyes, strong eyebrows. And that would have been very childlike, but also fashion. That's what I would have done anyway. They probably would have hated it.
This is ready salted. And week on week, you've delivered us like paprika.
To me, it looks like textbook beauty. It looks old-fashioned.
Textbook beauty?
You've actually made it look ordinary.
That's how you got to be Queen of L'Oreal, isn't it? Because you think that's textbook beauty. This is textbook beauty here. This woman's face, Tiffany's face, could be in Kevin Aucoin's The Face book, and he could quite easily have been like, oh, to achieve this, an astringent and a dewy lip girl. She has a timeless classic beauty. I don't know what Val's going on about, talking about her piece of work like it's timeless classic beauty. Val optic nerve.
Not extraordinary.
Not extraordinary. Oh, yeah, she's in the sea.
Belinda,
isn't she?
would you like to come forward?
Panicked. Belinda girl! I love
I
it.
think my designer's work is very graphic, and I really wanted to get that across in my work, so
I
I've
love
gone
it.
for a graphic liner. And I think if I was to go messy or throw more makeup on, I think it would have taken away from that.
I agree. Absolutely agree.
Belinda, I wrote down 2 numbers and 2 words. 10 out of 10. And totally believable.
Oh.
Ding dong, darling, you nailed it! Amazing! Amazing! It doesn't have to be always big or go home. It can be quite subtle.
I never understand why people
clothes
say
were
things like, well, go big or go home. I quite like being at home, so I'm going to go home. See you all later.
Really loud.
Loud.
And you just did a very simple thing that is so catwalk clever, really believable, very editorial.
I agree.
Amazing.
I agree with all of the above, actually. I think she did a great job. Well done, Belinda! Belinda's got a B-Tech! Oh. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Nice when they can actually be nice. Well done, Belinda
Ellis,
girl.
please come forward.
Right. Oh, okay. Are they gonna like this? This is quite a... It's gonna be divided opinion, I think.
Okay. I have to say I don't get this. And I feel like there's too much going on. She looks a little scary. She almost looks a bit voodoo, like she's a witch doctor. And I feel like...
Why do you say that, Dominic?
She's a witch doctor. And I feel like I would see her in a wood with some wicker baskets, but not on a catwalk.
On a catwalk, I think it does translate something quite big, and it does make an impact. So for that, I think it's really, really good. On the beauty side, I'm just not sure if it's enough.
Well, the brief was like
Well, I don't care what
controversial
they think.
beauty, wasn't it?
I love it. Yes, it's loud, it's proud, it's out there. And I love that. And why shouldn't a mature woman wear war paint? I love that. I could see this on a catwalk.
Look at her.
Well,
I think that's
I mean, it
gorgeous.
says to be visually confrontational in your
Yes.
brief, and I think that's definitely what you've done here.
Yes.
You've given us something to really discuss.
Visually confrontational is exactly the brief. And you see what I mean about like vagueness? Vague briefs create really difficult judging situations because fashion is fashion is fashion. If I was a designer and I was like, I want bold, striking, confrontational beauty, every single model, please, off we go, done. All in this.
Nothing like it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, so divided opinion. I thought that would happen.
MUAs, if you could please go next door whilst we deliberate on who will be
lip syncing
in the face-off.
for your brushes.
Thank you, judges.
Right. Off we go, girls.
It's just so basic. And that's not what TIFF is.
It should have been Alice in Wonderland. It's boring.
Alice in Wonderland.
It's just not strong enough.
Alice in Wonderland is only a kids' film because we've made it so it was not a kids' story.
The sweaty upper lip. She's done it
I
again.
don't mind that. No. I disagree there.
I like it.
If you look at the brief, it calls for sweat.
Yes, but that's not sweat, that's snot.
What's the difference?
There's an idea there, but I think he's just added a bit too much to the overall look.
The brief was to be confrontational. And he certainly is confrontational.
I think that's done. Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me. Right, here we go. All right, girls. Yeah, we've decided that you're all gonna go home.
So, Nikki, it was a big day for you today, right? The first time we've seen one MUA in a face-off chair. The question is, have you done enough today to convince our judges, you know what? I don't deserve to be there.
Nikki, unfortunately, you did not fulfill your brief.
The fifth time? Fourth time?
So you will be in face-off.
The other MUA in the face-off is...
Tiff.
Tiffany.
Yeah.
Your look was just too safe.
Oh, it's difficult, isn't it? Because two of them do need to be in the bottom, but like, oh.
This will be the third face-off that I'm in.
Oh, third.
I don't think anyone makes it third time lucky.
Nikki, Tiff, I'm gonna have to ask you to say your goodbyes because one of you will not make the semi-finals.
To come this
Oh,
far
is it the
and then
oh,
get so
God,
close and
the
then
semi-final?
not make semi-finals is just absolutely heartbreaking.
Oh, you have to. I'm sorry, but you have to.
Nikki's like a face-off assassin. Tiff is really strong. Both the skills are equally matched. It'll be a tough one.
I don't agree there. I think their skill sets are different, and Tiff's lends itself to this competition more than Nikki's does. Right.
Judges.
What is it?
Here we go again.
For your face-off today, we will be testing your ability to replicate exact details.
Ooh.
This face-off challenge requires both MUAs to copy and complete with precision and accuracy
Okay.
the eye makeup on the identical face-off models in just 15 minutes.
Right.
What we'll be
That's a
looking
cut crease,
for
by the way.
Is perfect placement, a mirror image, and we'll be scrutinising every detail.
Your last chance to show the judges what you're made of and secure that place in the semi-finals.
Okay.
Good luck to both of you.
Nikki does cut creases every day, I'm gonna say, though.
Your 15 minutes start now.
Ooh, it's like a... What do you call pink and yellow together? I feel like there's a sweetie that's pink and yellow. This is very Final
Replication is a
Fantasy
huge
VI
skill set to
music.
have as a makeup artist because many times during fashion shows, TV and film, you are recreating someone else's look. The key elements here are observation, deconstruction, and rebuilding. Our MUA should go in with the pink and purple first to create that lovely soft smoke.
Yes.
Then go in with the gold to get that solid colour.
Yes, I agree.
What I don't want to see is their interpretation, because it's not about them, it's about creating a perfect mirror image.
Tiffany needs to get that gold on, and she needs to get it on now.
Oh, no.
Nikki's being methodical.
Well, she's desperate.
Yeah.
Desperate's a strong word.
5 minutes
Eager,
left.
I would say. Oh,
She's
oh
been
no,
blending
Tiff.
and blending and blending. I think she runs the risk of over-blending.
Oh, no.
Girls, can you put your brushes down, please?
Tiff's crease placement is incorrect. Yeah, it's not soft enough. Oh, Nikki's got it. Yep. Nikki's got it. She knows. Nikki's like, bye, girl!
Oh, God, it's so hard.
I know it's hard.
But it is so good. On Tiffany's eye, the yellow is almost white yellow, and it needed to be more gold.
Nikki's is closer.
Tiff's always so emotional.
So, are we ready?
This is a hard one.
Oh, they know as well. Because you don't expect to stay 3 times, do you? After being... They know. It's interesting we're seeing some humanity from them both. Because I think they know that Tiffany is better at this competition, but Nikki has won this challenge.
This was truly, truly one of the hardest decisions.
Nikki.
And we want to
Nikki's
commend
got it.
you for actually just stepping up to the plate and delivering
Oh, this is
one of the
difficult.
best face-offs we've seen.
You both took it to the wire. Nikki? We'll see you next week.
Yes.
Well done, babe.
Oh. Oh, look. They know.
I'm sorry. Well done, babe.
Nikki, congratulations. You've secured your place in the semi-finals.
Thank you.
I'm actually really happy for her. I'm really happy for
Tiff,
her. I know I sound like a
I'm
hater,
gutted
but I'm
for
honestly
you.
not. It is
I'm
good
so
to
gutted.
do good.
You've been such a sweetheart. Good luck with everything going forward. Thank you. I really mean it.
All right, even I feel a bit like, oh, dreams crushed before our eyes.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
Now, like, do you see the pressure she's now facing? Because she's out of her depth, so she's apologising.
Well done.
I don't even have any words. I didn't think I'd be here. I'd set myself up to go home.
I think there was a few weeks
Oh,
ago
you did
that
so well.
Nikki
You know,
could
before I came
have
into this, I didn't think it's going to be this
left the
difficult.
competition.
Knowing that you were so close to not going home and then still going home is really hard.
Such a tough decision.
Come back for All Stars, girl. Glow up All
My heart
Stars.
and soul into every brushstroke, and
That's harsh.
I've absolutely loved every minute of this experience. It's been incredible.
Oh, Tiffany Wiggs. I love your style. You will
I'm
be
now
a
stood here
very
looking
successful makeup
at the
artist.
semi-finalists. There's only one assignment and one creative brief
Right.
separating you from the final.
Oh! Right, oh my god, how exciting. I've got some thoughts though, my loves. What a scandalously salacious episode from start to finish. I feel very sad having watched Tiffany get defeated in the face-off challenge there, because it's one of these things again, do you judge by track record or do you judge by the final challenge? And I actually feel like in this specific show, why have the face-off if you're not going to use the face-off to judge? Do you see what I mean? Although I agree that track record, Tiffany has actually done significantly better in this competition than Nikki has. Nikki did beat her in the face-off. And that is what leads us to this really difficult situation where Nikki wants to, or feels the need to, apologise for sending Tiff home because she knows she's out of her depth. She knows she hasn't hit the briefs. She knows that she's not doing well in the competition, but she's sending the favourites home each time because she's just got the edge in this last little bit. It's actually sad to watch because even the judges at the end there, both Val and Dominic, you could see on their faces, they kind of knew. They were like, oh, this isn't what we want to do, but Nikki has beat her. Nikki could have gone home earlier in the season and this situation wouldn't have happened. But like ifs and buts, candy and nuts, we'd all be dead, girl. But talking on a lighter note, I do actually want to say that showing the makeup artists how to do a look before getting them to do it is the right way of approaching a challenge in this show. This needed to happen with the drag on the last episode. In fact, actually, Nikki should have gone home on the last episode. But there we go, my loves. Let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's episode of Glow Up, because once again, tugged at my heartstrings, girl. Tugged at my heartstrings. This one was a weird one to watch. Weird one. And also, Belinda, girl, congratulations. And with that, my loves, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves scrolling past on the screen right here. Yes, you can. Today's Luxeria Labs subscriber shout out goes to Yarrow. Thank you so much for following me over on my second channel, Luxeria Labs. If you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video subscriber shout out, make sure you follow my second channel. The link is pinned in the comments below. And once again, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Orcos Samoji, Amelia Dillingham, Ari Adia X, Becky Johnson, Beebles32, Bumblebee Whisperer, Cameron Pittman, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Emma Burns, Eric Castillo, Finch Dunham, James A. Zengirl, Jenny Wood, Caitlin Wright, Larissa Says Relax, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Mo Sherman, Miss Kiss, Novembrix, Paolo Rivera, Rye Loves Rory, Sky Dorim, Steffutech, TNS Mum, Dom and Taylor Martin. And you know what, my lovelies? I'm going to leave it on the note of, if you get a brief and in that brief it says a specific thing like the person has a bruise on their face, please do not think it's a trap. Do not think it's a double meaning, you know, too literal. No, do what the brief says and think inside the box. Just think big.